Okay, so today we're looking at this e-bike battery. This is it's got electric bike conversions written on it, but they didn't actually make the battery. It was made by someone else. It has a rather nice blue light when you turn it on. The only thing that is nice about it has a key. The problem with this is you charge it up fully, come back to it about a week later, and it was totally dead. Well, you know, it's not showing anything and won't power the bike. Likewise, when it is charged up, it will output voltage, but it will sag under load, any kind of load. It can't even power like 250 watts or anything like that. It won't get you up the slightest of hills before the voltage just drops right the way down. Doesn't cut off, funnily enough, so it doesn't cut off. It goes to like 15 volts, and it still doesn't actually cut power. The BMS does not cut power. So I think the BMS on this battery is totally fried. At least it's, you know, it's not cutting off properly. And yeah, I believe that is the issue. A dead BMS, it might have some damaged cells as a result, where it does charge up to full voltage. But you know, who knows what's going on in there. Also, likewise, I know I've had one of these before. If you leave this on, it will drain the battery down to 0 volts and kill all your cells, which is, you know, always nice. But yeah, so this battery is going to be torn apart. We're going to see what's actually wrong with it. Now, it's got these screws in here. There is a nut on the other side. And nut's not captive, so that's always handy. Well, it is captive too, so it'll unscrew, then it will fall out of the case. So the case holds it until you've undone the screw, and then the nut falls off the back, which is always fun. I can't remember if you've got to take the barrel out of here as well, like the locking barrel. That might be the case. Last one of these I took apart had Panasonic cells inside of it, which were rather good. Thought we had a problem there for a minute. Not the best screwdriver in the world, so yeah, it's the one I had to hand, so that's why I'm using it. Always best to do this when the batteries are discharged. This one is, so it shows nothing on the meter anyway. 30 volts, just to guess. Right, so I'm going to open this off camera, and yeah, that's the battery apart. That's the on-off switch. This is your little power bank circuit board for your USB power bank output. And now to get into the rest of it, doesn't appear to be a very good battery. It uses questionable means of assembly. No spaces between the cells, which is the main concern. Let's dig into it a bit deeper. Okay, so voltages vary from 4.2 to 2.2, so there is clearly a problem. I think it is actually the BMS draining down one string of cells rather than anything else. There is a little bit of corrosion in here, nothing too bad, but yeah, I believe our battery management system is totally stuffed, basically. So yeah, that concludes this video. I'll try and bring those cells up on a hobby charger. Without looking at it, they are the ones with the corrosion on them, so I might let it sit for a little while longer and see if they go down to anything lower than 2.2, because it could be that string there is dead, has the internal short. You don't want that to happen and get worse when it's fully charged. That would be bad. So no spaces between the cells. The cells themselves are just generic unbranded Chinese 8 and 650s. Yeah, X310, yeah, there's not really I don't know what brand that is, it's Chinese, I know that much. Anyone knows what that code means. I'm guessing 2000 milliamp hour each, 2000 milliamp hour each, there's 5 of them. Obviously it's a 10S 5P battery. Yeah, this battery is just, is it worth saving? No, not really, not if it's only 10 amp hour. It's kind of naff, to be totally honest. Yeah, I don't know. I might put a new BMS on it and see what she does, but is it really worth it? I don't know. A new BMS is going to be in the region of like, 30 quid for a decent one. Is it worth spending 30 quid on this? I really don't think so. That concludes this video. Thank you for watching.